winter sports were a great success, and we need to extend our thanks to the Woodside Rec Reserve and especially Andrea Walpole for allowing us to use their excellent facilities. Thanks too to Lily May and Grace Dillo, who formed a very successful football coaching team. It was a great day, but I'll leave all the juicy details to our students to report on a little later in this edition.
Where you send me lets me know that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
We're very pleased to announce that our new business manager, Susie Shields, will be joining the Woodside team on Monday. Susie lives right here in Woodside, so do come in and introduce yourself next week. We might have some of the children interview Susie to see how she's going. At the end of last term, we paid farewell to 3 popular students who have moved out of the Woodside area. We are missing Amani, Elijah and Elvia, but I'm sure that they will fit in well to their new schools. The whole school is mourning the passing of popular bus driver Dave Baldwin and his dear wife Sandra. It was always an absolute pleasure to chat with Dave. Many will remember him operating the Woodside General Store and Post Office before doing the mail run and later on driving the school bus for many years. Whenever the children had performed well at the Eisteddfod or some sporting event, Dave would be there in his bus to greet us with a packet of treats. He also served in the CFA, and I remember when he had the general store that the ice cream fridges were always breaking down, forcing him to come around to the school urgently to give each of the kids an ice cream. He never seemed too worried about getting it properly fixed, as he loved being generous with the kids. Dave often commented about how lucky the kids at Woodside were, and they were, because they had people like Dave looking out for them. His example of living and giving is one that I would love to become better at. Our thoughts are with all the family, especially Meg.
And the best thing I ever did moving here, I'll guarantee you that. Guaranteed.
Uru, Dave.
Woke up this morning, I suddenly realized we're all in this together.
We're excited to welcome Lars Milliard to Woodside Primary School this term. Lars is in grade 4 and is already well acquainted with many of our students who play alongside him on Sundays for the Woodside Wildcats.
We finished term 2 with a bang and an extra tasty lunch. Thanks to our term 2 leaders, Hunter, Eddie and Elvia, for organising a full day of fun.
Walking in the city, we're all in this together. The city's changing, 'cause we are changing, and we're all in this together. Every 12 seconds, someone remembers that we're all in this together. In the kitchen of your rent control apartment, we're all in this together.
Our extra special lunch of dumplings was prepared by my mum, Crystal. Thanks also to Risa for helping out with lunches too.
At the end of last term, we went to the Woodside Rec Reserve to compete in the district winter sports. It was great playing at the Wildcats home ground. Our footballers came away with 3 out of 3 wins.
Before it sinks, but we are all in this together. Ask a scientist, it's quantum physics, we are all.
It was real winter conditions playing in the mud, but we didn't mind getting dirty.
We feel like strangers, but we're all in this together. Yeah, I love you and you love her and she loves him.
The net bowlers weren't quite as muddy, but they had just as much fun.
You know, baby,
Well done, everyone. Thanks to the Woodside Rec Reserve, it was awesome having access to all the new facilities.
As a special treat for Mrs. Hands in her last week, we organised for all the staff to bring in their furry friends. Most of them were on their best behaviour. As you can see, the dogs were beside themselves to meet each other.
I'm on my way to what I want from this world. And years from now, you'll make it to the next world. And everything that you receive up yonder is what you give to me the day I wonder. I took a right turning yesterday. Yeah, I took a right.
On the same day, we had a visit from the water police. It was super exciting for Noah and Rubio to have their grandfather, leading Senior Constable Graham Schubert, here teaching us all about water safety. Leading Senior Constable Glenn McKenzie was also here. Thanks to both Graham and Glenn for visiting.
I know that I don't want for anything. I have all jokes and saying I'm sitting on top of the world. I'll do my best to do the best I can. Yeah, I'll do my best to do the best I can. My feet from jumping from the ground, dear.
Thanks for visiting, Grandpa.
The past and not the present. Can try and learn when you teach me a lesson. I know that I don't want for anything. I'd have all jokes and saying I'm sitting on top of the world. From misery to happiness.